各位记者朋友，大家下。
Friends from the media, good afternoon. Welcome to today's press conference. First, I'd like to announce that at the invitation of member of the Political Bureau of the CPC Central Committee, Vice Premier of the State Council and Co-Chair of the China-Turkey Intergovernmental Cooperation Committee ICC mechanism, Zhang Guoqing, Turkish Minister of Treasury and Finance and ICC Co-Chair, Mehmet Simsek will visit China from November 6 to 8, and the two sides will co-chair the second meeting of the ICC. Now, question, please.
谢谢发言人，东方卫视记者提问。那么我想提关于2个进博会的问题。
Dragon TV, 2 questions about the 7th China International Import Expo, which started in Shanghai this morning. Chinese Premier Li Qiang attended the opening ceremony and delivered a keynote speech. Can share more details? We learned that there are 3,496 exhibitors from 152 countries and regions participating in this year's CIIE, with these 2 numbers exceeding those of last year. Among the exhibitors, there are 297 global 500 companies and leading firms, which is also a record high. What's your comment on the significance of CIIE to China's opening up? Hosting CIIE is China's important step of expanding open cooperation. Over the past 7 years, CIIE has become a window of building the new development paradigm of China and a platform for promoting high-standard opening up. As Premier Li Qiang stressed in his keynote speech at the opening ceremony this morning, the more deglobalization, unilateralism, and protectionism are on the rise, the more China is committed to expand and improve opening up. Premier Li Qiang stressed that we should build strong consensus for openness by keeping to our commitment. Only when all parties make good on their promise of opening up with concrete actions can they create a sound atmosphere of open cooperation together and truly make opening up a universal consensus. On promoting opening up, China honors its commitment and talks the walk. We will further expand institutional opening up, actively align with international high-standard trade rules, deepen the strategy of improving pilot free trade zones, and sign high-standard free trade agreements and investment agreements with more countries. Talking the talk and walking the walk will be the underlying feature of China's opening up. Premier Li Qiang stressed that we should broaden the space for opening up by pursuing mutual benefit. Only the openness based on shared interest is one that is more efficient and sustainable. Zero-sum or winner-takes-all mentality will do nothing but hinder development. China is ready to further open up its supersized market by measures including unilateral opening up measure to share its development opportunities with all countries and make the big market of China a great opportunity for the world. Premier Li stressed that we should better fulfill the mission of opening up by embracing our shared future. No country can stay immune to the troubled global development, and no country can handle it all by itself. China actively promotes and practices multilateralism, firmly upholds the WTO-centered multilateral trade system, and supports developing countries in sharing the dividends of globalization. Premier Li said that after a batch of incremental policies was released, major indicators rebounded across the board. Market confidence was uplifted and social expectations markedly improved. Many positive changes were seen in the economy, and we are confident in China's economy. Opening up is China's basic national policy. Despite the changing international landscape, China's effort to expand high-level opening up and deeply integrating itself into the world doesn't change and will not stop. China is ready to work with all parties to jointly build an open world economy. Next one, please.
From Antara.
安塔拉，印尼总统普拉博沃将从11月8号到10号对中国进行国事访问，双方会否签署协议？双方有什么重点的讨论议题？
中国和印尼是
China and Indonesia are good neighbors facing each other across the sea and good partners with a shared future. Under the strategic guidance of the heads of state of the two countries, China-Indonesia relations have maintained a robust momentum of growth and entered a new phase of building a community with a shared future. President Subianto visited China in his first overseas trip right after he was elected in March, and again chose China as the first country to visit after taking office. He attaches great importance to the growth of bilateral ties and the strength of the bilateral ties. President Xi will hold a welcoming ceremony for President Subianto, and the two presidents will hold talks. Premier Li Qiang and Chairman Zhao Leji will meet with him respectively. China stands ready to work with Indonesia through the visit to cement high-level political mutual trust, deepen all-round strategic cooperation, and elevate the building of the China-Indonesia community with a shared future to a new level, so as to inject strong impetus to our two countries' respective modernization drive and boost regional and global prosperity and development. We'll keep you updated on the latest progress of the visit. Please stay tuned.
下一个问题。
Next one, please.
谢谢发言人。中新社记者提问：中方今天发。
China News Service. The Chinese side announced today that Italy's president will visit China. Could you share with us the program and China's expectation for the visit? During President Sergio Mattarella's visit to China, President Xi Jinping will hold talks with him to draw up a blueprint for the growth of bilateral relations. Premier Li Qiang and Chairman Zhao Leji of the Standing Committee of the National People's Congress will meet with him. Both China and Italy are Asian civilizations and important economies in the world. The friendly cooperation between the two countries enjoys profound public support, serves the common interests of both sides, and is conducive to promoting sound growth of bilateral relations and the stability and the prosperity of the world. This year marks the 20th anniversary of the comprehensive strategic partnership between two countries, and this visit, the visit of Italian Prime Minister Meloni and President Mattarella, underlies the robust growth of bilateral relations. China stands ready to work with Italy to further promote political mutual trust, practical cooperation, and people-to-people exchanges so as to provide more stability for a changing world.
您好，半岛电视台记者提问。
Al Jazeera. Lebanon's health ministry announced on Monday that the death toll in Lebanon surpassed 3,000, which doubles the death toll of the 2006 war, was China's comment. And will China play a role in Israel-Hezbollah ceasefire talks?
关注当
China is following closely the situation in Lebanon. We oppose acts that violate Lebanon's sovereignty, security, and territorial integrity, oppose and condemn all moves that harm innocent civilians, and call on relevant parties to take immediate measures to ease tensions and prevent further escalation in the region. China will continue playing a constructive role together with the rest of the international community to cool down the situation. Next one, please.
还有其他问题吗？
Are there any more questions?
AFP. Myanmar junta chief Min Aung Hlaing will visit China this week for the GMS meeting. Will he pay a state visit to China? Concerning this visit, what's China's expectation?
缅甸是地区的重要国家。
Myanmar is an important country in the region and has actively participated in the regional cooperation mechanism. China, as a common practice, invited the leader of Myanmar to attend this Mekong Greater Sub-Region Economic Cooperation Leaders Meeting. As regard to this visit, we will release timely information in due course. Please check back for updates. Next one, please.
我还有一个关于
Another question about the U.S. U.S. presidential candidate Trump just now said that he will impose tariffs on China concerning fentanyl. For more specific, he said that we will impose tariffs on them. What's China's comment?
这个美国的这种竞选
On the comments of U.S. general presidential elections, I have no comment. Next one, please.
还有其他问题吗？
Are there any more questions? If not, then let's call it a day. Thank you.